Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. Today we're going through some of my biggest catches in the last year, and some of these are absolutely massive, so stay tuned till the end as they get progressively bigger. To start off this video, I am in Tenerife in the Canary Islands, and I'm not far from the airport here actually, catching some sharks. Now, I wasn't actually intending to catch a shark on this trip, and I caught grouper and dentex as well as what was on the end of this line. But this was definitely an unexpected catch. I've caught small sharks in places like South Africa before, but nothing of this size, and it turned out to be a dogfish, which I didn't want to gaff, and he originally suggested gaffing it, and I said no, I'm going to bring it in with my hands like I did here. And I have to say, I was careful, but I did have a chance of getting bitten by the shark, but it turned out okay in the end. So I didn't want to damage the shark, and I wanted to get it straight back in the water. Also, its skin is extremely rough, because if you've ever seen a shark's skin before, it's basically like a razor blade. It's smooth one way and extremely sharp the other way. After a good 5-minute fight, I released the shark, got him back into the water, and it swam off perfectly well. So that was the shark I caught in Tenerife, and next up we have my biggest freshwater fish that I have ever caught. I was fishing in Vietnam with my friend Finn, and we spent 3 days on this resort that was epic. It's called Bull Arena Fishing Park. If you guys are interested, it's near Ho Chi Minh City. I brought this fish in, and we thought we could bring it in on the land, but obviously this fish was too big. Now, the species that you can actually see here is called a Mekong Catfish. They have different names for it in Southeast Asia, and they are absolutely beautiful fish. They are the most common species in this lake, and they are technically the largest species of freshwater fish in the world, and can get about 10 times the size of the one you see here, even though this one weighed at 22 kilos. This one was a monster for this park. They don't get a lot bigger, but Finn did actually catch one about double the size. So go check out Worldwide Angler for those videos. Anyway, I brought it in, and I could tell this guy was a monster and he was tired. It was a relief to get this guy in after about a 10-15 minute fight. And it's good to know that the arena basically oxygenates the water and keeps the fish healthy while it can revive before we take our pictures with it and weigh it. I'm going to get the underwater.
Wait. Absolutely, yeah.
There's only about half a foot of visibility in this water, however we still tried to film the release, and this big 22 kg Mekong catfish got to swim off back into the lake, where it will probably be caught again by another angler. Now, heading just across the border to a trip I actually did earlier in the year in January, I am in Thailand in a park in Phuket. Now, this place is called Monster Fishing Park, and it is world renowned. I've seen many people come and fish here, and I had to give it a go myself. The alarm went off. The technology within this park is really good. They also have Thai curries and loads of drinks that you can just order from the bar. And the fish in here were absolute monsters. This one took me about 10 minutes to bring in. And again, it was a Mekong catfish.
Let's say the name of this, please. What's the name?
Panga.
The name you heard there is what they refer to this fish as in Southeast Asia, and this guy was an absolute beast. I remember catching this and thinking it would be my freshwater PB, but in fact the video you saw just before this in Vietnam was my freshwater PB and beat it by a couple kilos. I highly recommend this place. This place is filled with anglers. It's usually booked out and you have to book in advance, but I booked the full day a month in advance, and it was one of the best experiences of my travels. I was solo and absolutely loved it, and even got to get in the water to release the fish.
Oh shit. Put my leg.
This is a heavy fish.
Beautiful fish.
Beautiful fish.
Yes.
Back he goes.
Back.
Get caught by someone
Go.
else.
Rest. Go. Bye bye.
Come on, man. Come on, bro.
You okay?
Go on. Now, the penultimate fish that I decided to include in this video was my PB. Now, this fish absolutely tore my back and arms apart. Not as much as the last fish on this list, which isn't as heavy, but a little bit stronger. However, this stingray that I caught was the same species that took out Steve Irwin many years ago. It's the black short-tailed stingray. We caught it in Cape Town at about 10:30 at night. It took about an hour to bring in. And here you can see the South African guys with me, helping me get to this stingray, as it's extremely dangerous. Obviously, it took out Steve Irwin, so we're not trying to mess around with this barb or have it inject us. Now, this fish was tricky to get in. We had to use the waves and its motion to basically drag it in without getting the barb anywhere near us. And this man here in front of me was very courageous. We made a measurement on the stingray as quick as we could. We didn't want to keep it out of the water for too long. And through this estimation, we worked out its weight, which was 167 kilo. I don't think I'm going to break that anytime soon. What a catch this was for me. And I have to say, from this day, I've been buzzing about fishing ever since. If you guys want any referrals to the people I went fishing with, then let me know if you're in South Africa or any of the countries I have previously mentioned. These guys were legends, and they gave me a very good value and very good price trip. And of course, I couldn't catch my PB without taking a picture, so I got right up to it and definitely looked out for that tail.
The lad with his fucking monster Steve Irwin killer. You go, boy. Yeah, just watch the tail in there. Well done, brother.
That's so cool.
Okay, let's get a picture for you.
Yeah.
What a great day, I have to say. Now, next up, I was in South Africa, but big game fishing for yellowfin tuna. And here you can see this yellowfin getting gaffed as I brought it in after a 1.5 hour fight where I literally thought my body was going to break into pieces. This was one of the most amazing catches. To feel the strength and sheer size of an animal like this was truly incredible, and something I definitely want to do again. We bled the fish out to make sure the fish tasted good when we put it on the barbecue later, and just look at these monsters. Finn also caught a beast, and I caught a 91 kg tuna. His was 87 kg, and these were monsters that had to go straight onto the barbecue, and the best fish I ever had. I mean, just look at that monster. Thanks to every single one of you watching. You guys do the world for me on this channel, and we are going to do bigger and better things in the future. Thanks for every bit of support, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.